The young woman was a mapper, documenting forgotten places. St. Jude's Hospital was supposed to be a simple job. She entered through the basement, where the air was heavy and smelled of wet concrete and old copper. She counted her steps, a habit she had developed to map out the old buildings. 20 steps to the first ward, 40 to the elevator bank, but when she reached 60, there was no elevator. Only a hallway that stretched into a gray, infinite needle. She checked her GPS, but the signal was a flat line. Turning back, she found the basement door was gone. In its place was a row of identical rooms. Room 402, room 402, room 402. Each door was slightly smaller than the last, as if the building was trying to solve a puzzle it didn't understand. She touched the wall. It didn't feel like plaster. It felt like skin. It was warm. She could feel a vibration beneath her palm, a slow, wet thrumming. The hospital wasn't abandoned. It was breathing. She started to run, her boots slapping against the linoleum. The sound echoed, but the echoes didn't match her steps. She stopped, but the echoes continued for 3 seconds. Then, silence. The hallway ahead of her began to ripple. A new door sprouted from the wall. It didn't open. It just appeared, forcing the other doors to slide closer together. The walls were narrowing. The ceiling was dropping. The hospital was growing, but it wasn't growing outward. It was growing in. She burst into a ward she hadn't seen before. The floor was covered in surgical masks, thousands of them, all damp. She looked up. The windows showed a view of more hallways, layers upon layers of sterile, white veins. There was no outside anymore. St. Jude's had consumed the city. She found a patient chart on the floor. It was her name. The date was tomorrow. The diagnosis was integration. The heartbeat wasn't distant anymore. It was coming from the floorboards beneath her feet. She could feel the architecture beginning to fold. She was not in a building. She was in a throat. And it was finally starting to swallow. The blueprints didn't lie. She just wasn't the mapper. She was the renovation.